35 years ago today, on July 4th, 1987, I spent my second consecutive 4th of July with two of my, dads, Bob Dylan and Jerry Garcia. The 87 show was so much better because the Dead backed up Dylan, and it was probably my favorite live Dylan performance to see. So thank you. I could have gone and seen the Dead with another of my favorite bands on July 4th, 89, 10,000 Maniacs, Rich Stadium, where the 86 show had been. Nothing really will touch for me. July 4th, 1987 at Foxboro. So many friends, such a great show, so magical. Happy 4th of July.
The Grateful Dead came alive tonight during a concert at Rich Stadium, much to the delight of their fans, so-called Deadheads, making it a rock and roll holiday for some 50,000 fans. They came from all over to see and hear the Grateful Dead, and for many Deadheads, this was not their first concert with the group.
My sixth concert.
It's a lot of fun. They play different songs every show, different tunes.
It's hard to define a typical Deadhead.
I'm here because I like the music, and I like being with young people.
Your name is?
I'd rather not say.
The concert began with the group 10,000 Maniacs from Jamestown. And while the fans started filling up the stadium, there were very few problems to report.
Outside of a little traffic problem, I have yet to see a problem. Everybody's happy. I have yet to see anybody being dumb. And they're responding to our request to be good guests. And we're having a real good time. And thank you, Buffalo.
And then the Grateful Dead took the stage, much to the delight of the Deadheads. Orchard Park police report no major problems with the concert.
Channel 7, Buffalo.
It's 11 o'clock. Do you know where your children are?
This is Eyewitness News Nightcast. Now, with the latest news from Western New York's #1 news team, here with Keith Bradford is Irv Weinstein.
All eyes on the skies as most Western New Yorkers celebrate Independence Day the traditional way. For others, it's all ears for the music as the Grateful Dead play the night away. Topping Eyewitness News Nightcast, fireworks above and music below on this night of the 4th.
We begin with the music, specifically Rich Stadium, where there had been some concern tonight about the legions of Grateful Dead fans.
Anthony Moore joins us now, live from the site of the show. Anthony?
Well, Irvin, Keith, the concert wrapped up about 15 minutes ago, and except for some of the hangers-on here, it's actually been a quite orderly departure. Nevertheless, sheriff's deputies were out in force tonight, and before our I-Team cameras, they were able to grab some contraband. Sheriff's deputies prepared for the worst, even though they didn't expect it, with an eye in the sky. They set up a mobile command post down the street from Rich Stadium, complete with booking technicians. While our I-Team watched, officers escorted 2 Deadheads in, one charged with possession of this suspected LSD, another accused of trying to sell marijuana to an undercover officer. Deputies confiscated this pouch full of dope. By the time the Grateful Dead reached the stage, police had arrested 9 people on drug charges. At the gate, security officers searched everyone on arrival, and though they told us on camera everything was hunky-dory...
There's been a few occasions, but we have people in red here, which are off-duty cops, and they take care of that in haste.
Off camera, officials admitted they'd confiscated as much as 100 pounds of dope. While we watched, one checker grabbed suspected marijuana off this concert goer. Security officers showed our I-Team how many pipes they'd picked up and admitted there were probably many more, along with more drugs that slipped by. Even so, despite the occasional gatecrasher, collared here, sheriff's deputies say this was not a difficult concert to police.
Thus far, it's not over yet, of course. Nobody's come out yet, but thus far, it's no different than the ones we've had over the years.
Officials report several drug overdoses, 2 transported to the hospital. Now, with the story of how things went inside the concert gates, here is Eyewitness newsman Steve Boyd.
About 47,000 passed through the gates at Rich Stadium for what's billed as one of the biggest concert events of the summer in Western New York. Jamestown group, the 10,000 Maniacs, opened the show, but this was a night for the dead. It's a 7-city, 12-show concert tour for the Grateful Dead, and the stage looks much like the crowd. It's a tie-dye designed by a Polish immigrant. Offstage, the Grateful Dead allows their fans to record the show. The equipment many bring in is impressive. And as you watch the Grateful Dead and their crowd, it's striking that in 1989, much of the crowd looks like it never left the 1960s. Some of these folks have been to quite a few Dead concerts.
2 months we waited for this show. 2 months. I just wanted to say one thing. This is my 25th ticket for the Grateful Dead.
It will not likely be his last. At Rich Stadium in Orchard Park, Steve Boyd, Channel 7 Eyewitness News, Nightcast.
Concert over about 15 minutes ago. Once again, fairly few problems. A lot of fans, as you can tell. And everybody's going to Philadelphia next. Is that correct? Philadelphia is where the Dead's going to be next. So, clearing out and heading down the road. Back to you, Robert.
Yes, and a good time had by all.
Yes, obviously some of those people don't even need transportation to Philadelphia. They're already halfway there.
Yeah.
Thank you, Anthony.
Thanks for watching Cleveland Live Music. If you like staring into the sun with me, hit the subscribe button. There's Patreon and GoFundMe information in the video descriptions. Thanks for the support, and thanks for making the channel grow.